Oh,
It
oh
was,
05. Okay.
yeah,
That's when I came down 06. Yeah, okay.
yeah. Um, it was a lit class. It was very, 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 very lit class. Um, of course, I was winning everything like best dressed
Like
and
today?
yeah, what's the yeah, yeah. Yeah, and it was really I actually miss Glen Hills. Like that was some of the best times I had in school,
Yeah.
like roaming them hallways. A lot of bonds that I created still have them to this day. Like my best friend Sierra, we met ninth grade and still best friends
To
to
this
this day,
day.
20 plus years later.
That's
You know what I'm
dope.
saying? Like, I really, if I can go back, like rewind ahead in times, I always tell people I would go back to high school. Like, high school was so much fun, man. Like, and it taught a lot of valuable lessons. I got in a lot of trouble in
Yeah.
high school, just doing like crazy stuff. I was
I
just very sneaky, so I just like
That's every high
always
school kid.
did, yeah, just typical high school. But see, these high school kids are a little different now. They just really do like real dumb stuff. Like we did stuff that was dumb, but we weren't gonna have to worry about going to jail for it. It was
Yeah.
kind of like man, are y'all stupid?
It wasn't
You know what I'm
cameras
saying?
everywhere,
Right, it wasn't cameras
We
everywhere,
couldn't
it
go
wasn't people recording
live.
everything. So right. So it was kind of like we had to do stuff, and it was kind of like stuff that your mom and daddy and them probably did.
Yeah.
That's why they used to always tell you, like, you can't pull no sheet wool, whatever they be saying, over my eyes. Like I done did this before.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? So it was just like dumb stuff we used to do all the time. But I really enjoyed those years.
I tell everybody, because I talked to a lot of the schools, like in the past 2 years I've been going to schools and stuff. And one thing I tell high school kids is like, and it's hard to tell them because I think, I remember being in high school and like you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm like, nigga,
Right,
who are
definitely.
you? Like, I don't
Correct.
whether he's older, younger, I respected you. I'm like, bro, it's my life,
Correct.
But I be trying to tell them, like, enjoy these 4 years because not only are these the last years of life where people won't care about you for free, but this the last years of your life where like after this, it's real life.
Real life. Life
I don't
comes
care
at
what
you fast, dog.
everything costs after this.
Bruh, life comes at you so fast after that.
But and I don't think you understand until you about 26, 27,
Yeah.
32, 45, whatever. And you're like, damn, I missed it. Like,
Yeah.
I should have took my time. Like, why I rushed to get older?
Correct.
And then even for me, I was too cool for school guys. So like, I didn't do a lot of things. I wish I did now. I'm like, man, I could have learned how to do this. I could have, had this conversation. I could have, experienced this embarrassing moment or something like that. Just it's embarrassing in the moment, but later on in life, it's funny.
Right.
It builds character.
Correct.
So yeah, like even you, I feel like a lot of times people, and I'm not saying people like you like in the gay thing. I'm just saying like a lot of times people like that's why I like pride so much. I feel like depending on when you necessarily became proud, the cheerleading story, I think that's dope because like you still did it.
Right.
Not knowing how your dad was gonna react. You just went ahead and did like you had the goal to say, I want to do this. I'm gonna do this.
Correct.
And I'll deal with the consequences later.
Right.
And then later that set you free a little bit because it's like, look, I'm already cheerleading. Like,
right.
Nah, come on,
Yeah, definitely.
Don't be stupid now. Come on.
Correct. Yeah.
So
definitely.
But I like that because it built character. It built something in you to be like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Also, your bonus mom talking to you and talking life into you, like you could do this, you could do that. It made you who you are today.
Right.
And so sometimes, like I think enjoying high school and not being too cool for it,
right?
Like because ain't no such thing as being too cool for life,
right? Definitely.
So
definitely
everything you say, I just pretty much I like a lot. But 05, I hear about the old class of 05, whether it be Laney, Josie, Glenn Hill, that was a time,
Yeah.
That was a time because I came down after that. I remember everybody talking about the year before, all the time. The year before. And then
after that, school just started changing. It just started getting. I would say probably to about 09. After that, it's just like
it's a new age at that point.
Yeah,
new age.
Just like a new age. Yeah, because even when I was in high school, it was the thing to play sports. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't have to go begging people to play basketball or play softball. Like it was the thing. Like if you made a team, if you made any sports team, because your goal was to get a varsity jacket.
Yes.
And get as many patches on
it
as you can.
They don't even wear them no more.
Right. You don't see it no more. But that was the goal.
Yep.
Now it's kind of like, I want to ask you, like, what is y'all goal? What is your purpose? Like, what are you here for at school? You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of getting education. And then a lot of times, they're not even there for the education.
They ain't even getting that.
They ain't even the thing. So it's
sometimes it's just compliance. They just getting up and doing stuff until they feel like they. But like I tell them, like enjoy everything because it's gonna be like I tell them career day at high school. Like it's cool. And then nowadays you got like a lot of us like black or young people. Being involved with it, making it fun, making it not so formal, so that you can expand your horizons. And I remember back in the day, it was so formal. It's like I don't want to talk to this nerd over here. I don't want to talk to this guy. I can't relate to him. But you've seen people like you, people that grew up just like you, people went to school you went to, people from the neighborhood you went to. Know your mom. I know your uncle. Oh, you such and such daughter. I know you. Like that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But the kids, I don't know. They just
and then to have the resources that they have now. If we had them back then,
it's insane.
Man,
a lot of us didn't know that we could be what some of us ended up being because we didn't think it was possible. We only saw certain people like that, or from a certain background.
Exactly.
Now you could go to Glen Hills or go to Josie and still be something. You don't have to go to Davidson or A.R. Johnson. Not saying nothing wrong with it, but that was what we was taught back then. Like, oh, you gotta do this. You gotta go to this school. You gotta go to the advanced school. But you could do it at any school.
Correct.
And I've seen it. I've seen judges say, I went to Butler or I went to Hesper. I'm like, okay, so you can do that now.
Definitely.
So I think that's dope. And I think that's dope is that the people do go back and speak at career that they do stuff on social media. Like, so I just think it's all in all is dope to me. But yeah, the kids today it's kind of different. Talk about like life after high school for you. Like, what's that like for you? You graduate, you finish.
Life after high school. After that, it was go to Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta.
Oh, you one of them guys. Hold
Atlanta is a whole different
hit my button real
man.
quick. All right.
But the thing is, one thing that I respect and I love about moving to Atlanta, that I think that was the last thing that I needed to like put me together. You know what I'm saying? Like Augusta just molded me, but Atlanta helped like really make me. You know what I'm saying? Because when I got up there, it's all hustle. It's all hustle. You got to find a way. You know what I'm saying? If you can't find a way, you're gonna have to make one. You know what I'm saying? And then I ran into like all my male best friends who are actually like doing big things now. You know what I'm saying? Like Jeremy, he's styling Usher, Mary J. Blige.
Oh, that's what's up.
And he's on tour with Ari Lennox right now and everything. And I got Casey, he styles Savannah, Stevie Wonder, and all that. Then you got people that's working in big corporations, Coca-Cola, Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Like all my best friends doing
that's dope.
really, really big things, you know what I'm saying? And I was able to get a gay tribe that I had somebody that I was familiar with, that I was comfortable with, that understood me and my story, you know what I'm saying? So being around that helped me even become more just like self-aware of myself and not as self-conscious, and was able to be like, hey, this is me. I'm able to stand proud in who I am. You know what I'm saying?
I think something to say about everything you're saying too is I want anybody that's watching this to really, y'all seeing him now and the day and age being now. We talking 05, 06.
Correct, yes.
It wasn't so welcoming to be gay.
No.
It wasn't so welcoming to have a little switch when you walk or to have some drama to your voice or be sassy. It wasn't a viral thing.
It was not a thing.
You got to look up and down. I seen a guy one time years ago. He wouldn't even hold it. He wouldn't even go inside the door that a guy that was gay was holding it for him. He's like, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Yeah.
They felt like it was contagious.
Yes.
So it was a lot to battle within self. Like,
definitely,
y'all have paved the way for like people that can come out today and be proud of today. I don't want to skip to Atlanta. I want to talk about that, but talk about like, I guess I don't know if Atlanta was first or this was first, but like when did you like? Would they would tell your parents like, hey, this is me. I'm gay.
You know what? So it's so different now. So I feel like now it's kind of like one of those things. Like it's like, hey, I'm gonna tell my parents I'm gay, or I'm poly, or I'm asexual, or because they got some things.
Yeah, I be getting lost.
That they go by now, dog. I get so lost on it. But I feel like in my era and before, it was kind of like I don't want to say an unspoken rule. It was just kind of like, I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like it was a
I ain't gotta explain it. Come on now.
Yeah, I know what my child doing.
I'm cheerleading. I'm in Atlanta. I ain't coming home. Come on, bro.
Yeah, and then I think what put the ice in and really solidified is like it was like a Super Bowl. We came, like me and all my homeboys came, and it was Beyonce performing at the Super Bowl. And like we had turned my daddy house up. And everybody already know how the games are by Beyonce. So we was like turned up. And then mind you, we had been drinking. So drinking gets you real comfortable. So we turned the house up. So I'm pretty sure my mom, my stepmom, my daddy, when they laid in the bed and went to sleep at night, it was like, well, there you have it.
There you have it.
If we didn't know, we had any question in our mind, that answered it right there.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's really good to say because like we always talk about, your coming out story. And I think in that era, in that time, it was no coming out story. I think that was more pressure to even say it. Like it was, like you said, unspoken.
Right.
Like right? I ain't gotta.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna do me. You do you. I love you. You love me. All right, cool.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna disrespect you. I guess.
Right.
And you think it's disrespect to bring somebody home, but then it's funny your dad saying, "When you gonna bring somebody home?" It's like, well, damn, you telling me now?
Yeah.
Should have told me 10 years ago.
Correct. Exactly. Exactly.
All right. So now I know it's like no necessarily coming out. But your mom, your I'm saying your mom. I ain't gonna say bonus mom. Your mom.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever have a conversation about like that? Like
yeah. So she became more cautious about my lifestyle when I moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
So it was just like things that she had talked about. Just like make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you're watching out for this. Make sure you're not doing this. Make sure you're not doing that. So it was just more so she became very, very like, hey, I want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Because you're so far away. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, excuse me, we was good to go.
So talk about Atlanta. Like, is that where you kind of got introduced at first to like the party life? Is that something you was planning on doing? I know you also style hair. So like, what was your goal when going to Atlanta? Then talk about how did it groom you?
So Atlanta was just like it was just kind of like, I'm gonna get up out of here. I want to go. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to just get away. I need to get my mind clear. I want to go. So I left, moved to Atlanta. I was bartending at Applebee's. And then I was just bartending and partying, bro. That's all I was doing. Bartending, partying. And that
was bartending that popular back in the day too? Or maybe I just missed it. Like,
it wasn't how it is now.
Okay.
It wasn't like how it is now. Bartending, that's a whole it's so much now. It's a whole production you put on now. But it was just more so real cool, laid back. Just go there, get your money, go on about your business. So I did that for a little minute. I would have actually still been in Atlanta to this day, dog. But I had a little friend I was cool with. She ended up saying that I drove her car to work. So when I drove her car to work, I ended up getting in a car accident. When I got in the car accident, she ended up telling the police that I stole her car.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so they ended up getting me for Grand Theft Auto.
What?
Yeah, bro.
GTA is crazy.
Yes, they ended up getting me for Grand Theft Auto. When they got me for Grand Theft Auto, I got locked up, Fulton County. I did 4 months, Fulton County jail.
No.
Yes.
No,
yes,
man.
4 months.
4 months?
Yes. Bro, that was the longest and the hardest time of my life.
And this was like 07, 08? What's that like?
This was like 08. We're going into 09.
God.
Yes. Fulton County jail, sitting there 4 months, about to lose my mind, going crazy. So during that time, I hadn't lost everything, apartment, everything just gone. Get out of jail. My mom was like, you got to come home. There's no way you're going to bounce back from trying to stay in Atlanta and get it back together.
Yeah.
So I came back home. I always wanted to do hair, but it was just something, again, like, and if I could tell anybody, give anybody any advice in the world, it would just be, just do what you're gonna do, or have that conversation that you feel is gonna make anybody else feel uncomfortable. Because every decision that I've done, or everything that I've done, and I held myself back worrying about what my dad was gonna say, or what my mom was gonna say, or how my people was gonna feel. When I did it, they were so proud. They were just always was just like, okay, I'm glad you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I always held myself back thinking like, man, like, I already said I'm a cheerleader. Now I done brought my homeboys down here. We done turned up in the garage. Now I want to go do hair. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, God, dog, where you going? And then when I decided to do that, he was like, son, I'm proud of you, man. Do what you're gonna do. I'm proud of you. What you want to get a shot? You want to do this? Like, he was more excited than me. He was like, okay, so what we doing next? Like,
that's dope.
You gonna get your own salon? You gonna do this? You gonna do that? So I was like, nah, let's calm down. I'm gonna just
chill,
working.
chill,
I'm working the salon, and then we're gonna take it from there. So yeah, I came home, started doing hair. Went to Georgia Institute of Cosmetology. After that, I started working with my cousin Kay Turner. Me and Kay Turner.
I went to school with Kay.
Yeah, me and
Class
Kay
of
Turner
08.
was
Clap
working.
for me and Kay Turner, man.
Yeah,
Class of 08,
Kay
man.
Turner, the biggest.
Yo, shout out to Kay Turner real quick. That's my homie, right? But I always tell people, I say, hey, man, to appreciate Kay Turner today,
man,
you gotta know Kay Turner. Yes. Oh my God. Rough,
Kay,
cool. She was so cool in school,
Turner.
but Kay about it, man. Kay is about it.
Yeah, Kay Turner, she's the one, man. For real. But she opened up a shop on Rosa Road. When she opened up the salon, she was like, hey, you gonna come work with me? I was like, yeah, let's get it. Ever since then, I started working with her. I always did nothing but hair and bartending. So I was blessed to just like, everybody was like, I'm gonna go to Moses. Well, they call me Hair by Danilio. I'm gonna go to Hair by Danilio, and ever since then, I just took
where
on.
that name? I'm just asking. I don't know. What's Danilio? Is that your middle name?
Danilio is my middle name.
Okay.
Yeah, Danilio is my middle name. So,
now, cause I be seeing that and I don't know who it is sometimes, and then I see you hear Moses so much that I know what that is, and then Danilio was like, I don't be hearing it, but I also don't get my hair done, so you know.
So I was like, I want to go by something else because I don't want to go by nothing with Moses, because everybody know Moses is the bartender or the partier and all that. So I'd rather go by another alter ego. So they'll be like, who? Like you said, who is that?
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, it's you, Moses. Yeah, that's me.
Subscribe to the page, comment on the YouTube videos. And if you want to see the videos in long form, you don't feel like waiting, you don't like the whole 1 part, 2 part, 3 part kind of thing, you can become a member. I got 3 tiers. I got silver, gold, and platinum. $5, $10, $20. If you become a member, you can watch the videos as soon as they drop. You don't have to wait. I'm not spoon feeding you. You don't have to wait. But you also don't have to pay. So you don't have to become a member. You can just wait. And the video will always still be free to you, the public. Once I drop all the clips, so if it's 16 clips to an episode, once I drop all 16 clips, the very next day, the episode will be free to everyone to watch it at that point. But if you can't wait, you really want to see, you want to support the page, support me, support the guest that's on the page and see their episode, whether it's a he or she or entity or whatever the case may be, you can go ahead and click the link that's in the description box, and it'll be a link that'll take you to where you can become a member. If you want to do for 1 episode, that's fine. A few episodes, that's fine. I don't mind. But that is how you can watch the video in long form. More Than Masters Podcast, we out.